Bo Burnham's new special, titled Inside, is pretty great, and everybody's talking about it. I don't think it quite hit as hard for me as Make Happy did, but it's obviously still very good and very meaningful to a lot of people. But there's one moment in the special that worked really well for me that I haven't seen anyone talk about yet, and that is a moment during the song White Woman's Instagram. The song itself is pretty straightforward. It's a parody of certain prevalent trends in Instagram culture that are predominantly associated with basic white women. And it's super accurate and pokes fun at people without being too mean-spirited, which is in general a line that Bo treads extremely well most of the time. But after about 2/3 of the way into the song, things get a little bit more real for the character that Bo is portraying. This character has spent most of the song adhering to all of the different stereotypes that Bo is talking about here. But in a rare moment of honest vulnerability, she starts to open up about something real, that being the death of her mom. And as she notes that she can't believe it's already been a decade without her, the aspect ratio of the shot starts to open up. It pulls away from the manufactured, plastic-feeling, and claustrophobic 1:1 ratio of an Instagram photo. And as it does so, the words this girl is writing in the caption start to reflect a real sense of loss and longing. And in this moment, we're in a lull in the song. And as she starts to open up, the music picks back up as well, ramping up to something. And you start to feel excited. You feel like you're getting somewhere with this girl, like she's being real, not just projecting the image of her she wants you to see. And her words synthesizing with the music and the frame widening just invokes this feeling of desperation, like we're being pulled in and making a real connection with this person. And then just as the frame widens to its peak, she starts telling her mom about her job and her boyfriend, and the frame starts closing back in. It reflects the fact that she's returned to the superficial, telling her mom about signs of status as if looking for approval. It's like that fleeting moment of rare honesty and vulnerability just disappears as everything returns to the status quo, and the song goes back into its chorus. I think there's a lot you can take away from this about how influencers are real people behind the scenes, and that their lives aren't just what they present to us as viewers. But I think it also speaks to a certain tragedy of social media and performance that Bo has talked about a lot in his specials. This performative longing for outside approval and validation permeates all throughout social media, and Instagram, I think, especially cultivates it. But it also shows that, despite that, these moments of sincerity do come through the cracks, and you get a glimpse at a more detailed image of a real person. And that's what parasocial relationships are, isn't it? We can connect with these people who have no idea that we exist on superficial and authentic levels, because of technology, because of the internet, and that's amazing and terrifying all at once. You know, to make things a bit more personal here, I first discovered Bo going on 13 years ago when he performed at YouTube Live, only a few months before my own mom died. And 13 years ago, I mean, I'm only 24, so that's over half of my life that I've known this person, and I've seen him change and grow while I've grown as a person as well. I celebrated when he got his chance to make a film, something I would love to do. And I mean, I show his specials to all of my friends. In a way, Bo's art is part of my identity. And I think I have a fairly healthy relationship with that. I mean, I understand that he doesn't know me, and if I ever met him, I wouldn't act like he did. And yet, seeing him pop up in movies is like seeing an old friend, and not just one that you're happy to see, but one that's made a lasting impact on your life. And I love that Bo can make me think about all of these things with just one moment from a silly song. I think that's amazing, and I think that while the internet is terrifying, it's also incredible. I met a girl online who lived across the country, and we started dating, and one of our first dates was to see Bo's movie 8th Grade. And when Inside came out, I went to go watch it with my current girlfriend right away, like it was a major event. It's fascinating to me how Bo has become this almost monolithic figure on my Mount Rushmore of artistic influences, and I hope that he continues to make great art that I and many others absolutely love. And the truth is, I don't know what to interpret from the ending of Inside. I kind of get the feeling that this might be the last special we see from Bo for at least quite a while, and that saddens me. But it also makes me hopeful that Bo is headed down a road to recovery and toward a life that makes him truly happy and fulfilled. I think that's what most of us are aiming for deep down. And just like White Woman's Instagram, we have to parse out for ourselves which moments of Beau's life on camera are authentic and which moments reflect the person he wants us to see. Because I think there's a lot of truth to be found in how people present themselves and who they want others to think they are and who they want to be. And as time moves on, I hope that Beau and all of his fans can grow toward a place of happiness and understanding in their lives.